So this is a person, as you can see right here. Let's do a little draw. As you can see right here, 850 credit score. Right here tells you pretty much what the person, why they have the credit score that they have. This is pretty much telling him that, yo, you did everything right. That's pretty much what this shows. No adverse factors. That's pretty much what it shows. So let's look. Here's a little summary of his pretty much his credit report. So as you can see, no payments, which I talked about in the video, no collections, no bankruptcies, no major derogatory. That happens when you go like 30, 60, 90 days past due. No 30 days, that's what that connects us to. His oldest account, remember what I talked about not closing your account? Since 1969. You see, that's his oldest account he's ever had, reporting on his credit. He has a total of 8 accounts for this guy. Again, as you can see, he's at 850 with multiple accounts. We're definitely going to get into that. His credit utilization, he's under that 30%. Right over here, he's right under that 30%. He has pretty much, and then right there again. So let's go ahead and see why. So right here are going to be the lenders that he has the loans with. Right here is going to be when it opened and what kind of loan it is. It even shows it right there. So let's go ahead and go into the mortgage. So all his mortgages. So as you can see, he only has one active mortgage. These are all the ones that he's had before. So he's had 2 in 2008, paid it off, had it for 8 years. Had another one also, but that one was sold in 2020, probably for a good chunk of change. But essentially, look at this. This opened in 2008. Last time reported was, or the most recent reported was January of this year. Pretty much he's almost like halfway paying it down. So you can see he has an installment loan, which again, to get you to the 850, look, this is, I'm not making this up. I am not making this up. As you can see clearly right here, it says 850. And what has he been doing? He has an installment loan. See, I was like, what I tell you is true. Stop playing with me. Put some respect on my name. Let's go ahead and continue. So that's an installment loan he has, which is great. That's all he needs, just an installment loans. All right, so now these are all his revolving. So what I talked about, credit cards. See how he has a home equity? Boom, I talked about that. A credit card, boom, talked about. This is a store credit card, Nordstrom. That's a store credit card, Bank of America, Amex, all high limits. Let's go, that's what I'm talking about. So as you can see, he doesn't use a lot of his credit when it comes to his credit cards, which again, we talked about amounts owed and how your credit utilization plays a huge role into that. So, and again, right here in the section, forgot to mention, this is like if he's ever missed payments. You'll see in my other videos, you'll see missed payments, and then you'll be able to see where it gets marked. But yeah, this guy has never missed any payments, which again, I told you this before. I'm out here, baby. All right, let's see. So we got more credit cards. Okay, so these are all credit cards he's had, paid it perfect, really low utilization. And let's see, and then installment loans, we see he had a car in 2018 and it was paid off. It was paid off in 2020. And again, he had that reporting, now it's not there. But, and then no inquiries, which again, accounts for 10% of your credit whenever you open up a new account. Necessarily inquiries won't be that, necessarily that you opened an account, but it at least tells you that you're looking to go ahead. So as what you can see in this person has an 850 credit score here, is that pretty much he has done everything that I have explained. So he has at least one installment loans. He has really low credit utilization. That credit age, which I told you is very, very important in playing a role for you to get that 850 credit score. All of his credit cards, this is the authorized user, so I wouldn't even count that against him. But all his credit cards do have a balance, but they're really low utilization, and he has multiple accounts with balances on them. which also includes the mortgage. He hasn't opened any new loans in the last year, as you can see here, because what that would do is that would lower his credit age and actually bring down his credit score because he opened up a new credit card or maybe a new loan. So yeah, so I can see. So what did this person pretty much do? This person pretty much has had credit for so many years. I would say maybe it takes maybe between maybe I would say maybe 3 to 4 years to get to a perfect credit score by you implementing everything. Like this person, he has an installment loan, he has revolving accounts with low revolving, really a lot of credit age, a lot of history on credit, never missed any payments, no collections, no bankruptcies in the last 7 years, because that's all that we're able to see is within the last 7 years. If it's ever 7 to 10 years, we can see because bankruptcies, depending on what kind of bankruptcy it is, they'll stay either 7 or 10 years. So you have it. Here's the proof in the pudding of essentially how this person got to an 800 in credit score by breaking this down and looking at it. So hopefully you were definitely able to go ahead and learn from this credit report. Again, by just doing what I'm implementing in this video, you'll definitely be able to get yourself on over to that 850 credit score soon. And what I was talking about early in the video, we're going to go over a couple more credit reports so you can see. I looked for the oldest credit reports, or not the credit reports, out of all the credit reports that I have, I try to look for the one that had the closest to 2024 for you to be able to see that not even within more than a year you can get to an 850 credit score, and I'm gonna show you that. I'm out here all facts, no lies. Let's go, baby. So let's take a look at this first one. So this guy has a total of 3 accounts. His oldest account is 2020, so this guy's had credit for at least almost 4 years, has really low credit utilization from what I'm seeing, pretty dope. He's at a 765. You see, this guy's been working on this for like 3 years. He's still not there. The reason I can tell you why he's not there is because he doesn't have an installment loan, which is what's going to get him over the edge. Also, eliminating the balance on the credit card will definitely go ahead and help. And how long he's had credit. Looks like there's still not time that's developed. So this person, all this person needs to do is add an installment loan. Their credit score is going to dip because, remember, when it comes to the credit age of your credit score, that counts. So when you add a new one, it lowers it and balances it out. So by him getting an installment loan, it'll go ahead and equal him out. Once he pays off that loan, he'll definitely be able to reach an 850. He can definitely maybe reach an 850 within maybe a year and a half a year and a half or maybe 2 years tops, if he works at it with an installment loan, which is crazy. You got to go into debt just to get an 850 credit score. But hey, this video is for you guys, the people that want to get to an 850. I got you. It's what I do. So yeah, so as you can see, this guy, he opened this one in 2024, 15,000. This one in 2023. So this guy is still fairly new. So I guess he did have an account at some point in 2020, and it was like paid off. As you can see, this guy has no inquiries, so no new credit since open. So this is a person that just doesn't utilize their credit. The thing is, they're at a 765, so they have pretty great. They can get the best rates, like the ones that the banks offer, like on like their website. This person can easily qualify for that, which is really all that you need. Just got to get into the tier. All right, let's go ahead and hop into the next one. All right, so this person right here has had it since 2019, and this person has a 790. See, he's worked on it a little bit more. I guess the favors are a little bit more. He only has 2 accounts. Look at that, 2 accounts, 790, easy. Look at that, ain't easy. Look at that. His Capital One was the first one with the 500, and these are low utilization, or not low credit limits. Like, you don't need like a really big limits in order to get yourself to like an 850 credit score. You just gotta have a loan. You just gotta have loans reporting on your credit. So pretty much what this guy's missing is what the other guy's missing. He's missing an installment loan. He needs to let his his credit history grow, because again, like I said, it's gonna take some time for his credit to go ahead and build to an 850. That's what he needs. So those two things, and also that's pretty much it. As you can see, he has 3% utilization, really low, no missed payments ever, no bankruptcy, no collections. Yeah, so this guy, he's on his way to a 850 in no time. I would say maybe give this guy maybe 2 years also. You know, if he definitely wants to get to like a on my 850 credit score. All right, last credit report, guys. Last credit report. Okay, so last credit report. This guy's had. This is probably the closest that I can get to 2024. So this person pretty much has one account, never's been late. He's had credit for 22 months, so almost 2 years. No bankruptcy, no missed payments, no collections. Low utilization. Look, with just one credit card, he's at 780. Look at that. See, I'm telling you, you don't need a lot of loans to get to an 850. This is pretty much how to get to that. So yeah, so this person, in order for him to get to 850, again, just like the other ones before, he's gonna have to let his credit history continue stacking up to get, you know, the years of him being a veteran and managing his credit, and then adding an installment loan is definitely gonna help. And he's doing everything. He's doing everything right. He's on the path. Just but with him opening up an installment loan, as you can see here, it says lack of recent installment loan. So in order for your credit score to continue increasing, you gotta have an installment loan. So that's why I said one of each. That's all you need. So as you can see by looking at all those credit reports, you saw one at a 850, and I showed you of how to actually get to it and what this person did and the things that you can take away from that. And then I showed you accounts that had a couple of years and they're not at an 850 credit score, and they don't even use credit a lot. So you see what I mean? That with all the reason why I mention this is because people like to put out videos saying you can get to an 800 credit score fast or maybe within a year. You can't. It's gonna take years for you to get it, and I just proved it. Boom, mic drop. I know I'm a professional. It's what I do. It's what I do. Let's go. Okay.